Hi everyone, we're doing a video today on how to take care of your skin. A couple fun facts first is that the skin alone weighs 9 pounds. If you were to lay out all of your skin, it would be 21 feet long. Another fun fact is that on a hot day, you can perspire up to 3 gallons worth of fluid. That's a lot of fluid, so make sure you drink your water. And the last fun fact I have for you today is that if you were to collect all your skin that you shed during a lifetime, you would shed enough to fill a 2-story house. That is a lot of dead skin. So those are little fun facts, and now we're going to get into all the steps to your skin regimen. Step 1, cleansing. Okay, so the first thing is that there's a couple different types of cleansers. You have a milk cleanser, and that is a cleanser that you warm up into your hands and then put all over your face, and then you would actually towel it off. And that would be for more sensitive to super dry skin. The second type of cleanser is a gentle foaming cleanser or a foaming cleanser. And that's for normal skin, it would be for combination skin, or also for oily skin. So there's different types and they would go with different types of skin. And you can usually just read it on the bottle where it says what type of skincare. The other thing is this little gadget here. This is a Clarisonic. This one in particular is the model called Mia. And this is a little device that you use to cleanse your face. You put the cleanser on the little brush here, you turn it on, and you just basically gently massage, and it gently exfoliates your skin. It's not abrasive. It is probably the best tool that you can use to cleanse your skin. Step number 2. This is exfoliation. Exfoliation should be done twice a week. You actually accumulate dead skin cells on your face. And what that does is it becomes dull looking. Your skin will actually lose its luster. It won't look as bright. Makeup won't go on as smooth. Your skin just won't be as nice because it's accumulating all these dead skin cells. The more you don't exfoliate, the more skin cells accumulate. So there's a couple different types of exfoliators that you can use. One key thing to know about exfoliators, don't use one that has a natural bead. And the reason that is because it's not synthetic, so it's imperfect, meaning it's not perfectly shaped and it'll end up scratching your face. A couple different ones that I like to use. This is my all-time favorite. It's called Exfoliate, and this is the intensive. It also comes in gentle. And what this uses is natural ingredients that you basically use it in the shower. You put it on real quick, you leave it on for a minute, and it does the extraction for you. Actually pull out the toxins from your skin. So you don't have to sit there rubbing and scratching your skin, and then you rinse it off, and there's other goodies inside that end up plumping your skin, making it bright and that sort of thing. So that is my all-time favorite. The other one that I've liked to use before this is a Clarins one. This is a really gentle one. It exfoliates and cleanses at the same time. It's really nice, super natural, and doesn't have a lot of chemicals and that sort of thing. So it's really good for the skin. Step 3. Okay, so a toner, its purpose is to take off any last bits of dirt or balances out the pH balance of the skin, and it generally tightens the pores, and it's supposed to give just that last cleanse before you do the rest of the steps. There's a little bit of a controversy whether it's really needed or not. I don't think it's an end-all if you don't use it. So this is like a container of toner. You just pump it or put some on a cotton pad, put it on your face, and then you just let it sit. You don't rinse it off or anything. It's just a layer of cleansing. If you do use one without alcohol. Otherwise, it's not necessarily super important, especially if you're cleansing with the Clarisonic and you're exfoliating twice a week, you should be fine. Step 4. This is serums. Okay, serums are super important because basically when you put anything on your face in terms of a hydrator, your skin usually only receives the hydration on the very top layer of skin. And you want to get deep inside the skin because the skin on the inside needs hydration so it doesn't start getting dry and then eventually turn into wrinkles when we're older. It's usually a little bit thinner in consistency, a bit more fluid, as you can see like that. And the reason that is so that it can go really deep inside the skin. It also comes in different types. So if you're oily, you want to make sure that you use an oil-free. Oil-free means that it's water hydration. So always look to see if it's oil or if it's oil-free. Oil-free for the oily and combination skin. Next step, and that is step 5, moisturizing. Okay, So moisturizing is a very important part of your skin regimen because basically it locks in the moisture and it keeps you hydrated all day long or all night long so that your skin actually doesn't start aging. So you're preventing that whole process by keeping it hydrated. Same rules apply that I explained in the serum section. When you're oily, you want an oil-free. When you're dry, you want to use something with an oil. If your combination, depending on which way you tend to go, you want to keep with that oil-free or with the oil. A couple different things that I like to use. This is the Kate Somerville Nourish. This is a little bit lighter in consistency and it's good for brightening the skin. People with freckles like me, you want to use a lighter consistency during the day versus at night where you would use a thicker moisturizer. For example, this one. This is a Deep Tissue by Kate Somerville. This is thicker, so I like to use this at night. But both of these are oily, so they're better for dry skin. Versus this one, which is the Kate Somerville Oil Free. That one would be good for somebody with oily skin. This would also be the same step where you would do your eye cream and your neck cream. Now, those 2 points I covered in an earlier video, so you can check that out on how to handle puffy eyes, and that explains how you put on eye cream because there is an important technique that you have to watch so that you know how to do it. For eye cream, this is a gel, the Baggage Handler Eye Gel. So that helps with handling puffy eyes, but it's a gel, so it's a lot thinner, and I put an eye cream over it. So this one is the Kate Somerville Line Release. This is also a really good one. Again, you can use anything, just always on eye cream, make sure you stay away from mineral oil. Okay, neck cream, this is one of my favorites. It's the Clarins Firming Neck Cream. Same thing, watch that video so it explains how to do it. Now the next subject, sunscreen, which is step 6. So what you're doing here is you're putting on your sunscreen. That is very important because it's protecting your skin from the sun. Now, the reason these 2 steps sometimes get combined is because sometimes people put moisturizer and sunscreen together. Now that ends up being a very greasy consistency, but more importantly is the moisturizer eats the sunscreen and the sunscreen eats the moisturizer. Meaning you can start out with an SPF of 40 in your sunscreen, and then because once you open it and they start eating each other, you can end up with an SPF of 10 or 15. So it's really not worth getting one that's mixed together. It's really important that you listen to me on this one and that you keep them separated, okay? So this is a good sunscreen. This is a Kate Somerville one. Clarins makes an excellent mineral-based sunscreen. So you always want to make sure that you do that. It'll protect you from the sun. Sun causes aging and other, physical problems, cancer and so forth, freckles, sunspots, all that stem from overexposure to the sun. Remember, 5 minutes of sun exposure is already damaging to your skin. So it's really important that you wear your SPF without moisturizer. So wear them separate, okay? So those are all the steps to a basic skin regimen. We'll be doing more videos on specifically different acids and what they do. Please let me know if you have other questions, but I hope this gives you the basics on how to take care of your skin. I'll see you next time.